Uganda's President Yoweri Museveni has directed the Land Commission to donate 10 acres of land to the Uganda Boxing Federation in a bid to boost the sport in the country. The announcement was made by the head of administration at the Uganda Boxing Federation, Moses Mohanji, during a press meeting with media at Katika Tea Restaurant.
The executive of UBF decided to go out there looking for land. The first person we went to was the President of Uganda, President Museveni, because of course we have some bit of relationship. And he directed that UBF be given 10 acres of land. And I think that direction was going to the Uganda Land Commission. But as you know, I think there were bureaucracies here and there. Plus also, I think it was a bit hard to find 10 acres of land in the city for government. So as they struggled to look for land, and bearing in mind that there was an offer on table from the IBA president, the executive of UBF thought it necessary to find other ways of how we can get land so that we don't lose on the offer. So that's how we ended up to the kingdom, and thank God the Kabaka was more responsive. The executive of UBF, we decided to again engage the president. And we used our network, our connections there. We re-engaged with the president. And now this time around, we said to convince him to see if he can review or revise his directive. And today we are happy to announce that the president consented to our idea. And now he has issued a new directive to the Uganda Land Commission that they should serve the purpose as we requested. We have a new directive, and by this we have to thank Omona, the PS, the Principal Private Secretary, the President, who has also been very instrumental because we've worked with him closely on this matter. And now the new directive has come out telling Uganda Land Commission that first the President is a bit unhappy with your processes because you took so much time and hence we lost out on the first opportunity. But now he has said they should act very fast and give us land in the areas as mentioned.
The President's directive comes just 2 months after the Federation acquired 10 acres of land in Matugga from the Buganda Kingdom to construct a boxing academy, which is being founded by the International Boxing Association.
For us as a federation, this is a big milestone. We pride ourselves into it, that when we came, boxing didn't even have a spoonful of soil. Now we're talking about 21 acres of land, 10 in Matugga, and then the other 11 spread all over the country. So this we can't take lightly, and this is why we wanted to come out publicly to thank the President of Uganda and the government for being able to prioritize boxing to that extent. And the rest of the issues to do with funding, those we shall continue to advocate, but at least when we have a strong foundation.
A bold move by the president. Plans are underway to acquire land in 10 districts across the country, including Arua, Kasese, Mbale, Jinja, Mbarara, Luwero, Masaka, Hoima, Gulu, and Soroti.
It has gone down in history, President Museveni, as the only president of Uganda who has ever given boxing land. So we cannot fail to thank him. And also, of course, in his tenure, even when we still have some bit of challenges, but you all know that our budget for this year is 3 billion shillings. It hasn't come yet, but at least we know we have a budget of 3 billion. Boxing never had that kind of a budget during the other times of all your presidents. So, if the budget of 3 billion is actualized, the land has also come through. Honestly, you would be a bit unfair not to thank the president of the country at the time.
He also noted that the Federation has plans to establish other sports facilities like swimming pool, tennis courts, and football taps in each of the districts that will receive the donated land.
And like we told you, one of the best ideas we have is that whereas we want to put there a boxing facility, but also we put there other facilities for other sports. So that, for example, if you put a small football pitch, people come and pay to play, a swimming pool, a fitness center, already you're receiving some money from the onset. And that money can help you to now establish your facility as boxing. But also having an ownership of land helps us to engage other sponsors.
At this donation, Museveni's support for the Federation activities will inspire them to continue working hard to to develop the sport of boxing in Uganda.
So if there's anyone who's going to watch these news clips or watch this press conference, and you know there's government land in that district you have mentioned, kindly communicate to the Federation so that we can go to ULC and say, whereas you're looking for land, our preferred option is this one. Because we prefer land in the cities. If we go to Gulu, want in the Gulu city center, so that whatever you're going to construct there makes sense to the community they are in. So if there's any member who has information in Masaka, in Mbale, in Hoima, in Busia, that maybe this land belongs to the government of Uganda, please feel free to give us that kind of information so that we can ably go and ask for that piece of land.
The donation of the 10 acres of land to the Uganda Boxing Federation is seen as a significant boost in the sport of boxing. It will provide the necessary infrastructures for the training and host international boxing events, as well as provide opportunities for the young boxers in the various districts to develop their skills.
Hey you, don't forget to like, share, subscribe and hit the bell.